So, long time no speak. It's the 18th of April, and I'm certainly living, Could be worse. But, I'm attempting to find a new way of living. Finding what it means to be happy. Not for myself, I still want others to have a better life than I do, right? So when it comes to taking care of others, that's my main priority. Yeah. I'm at this point where I need to focus on myself in order to help others. And whatever I do is going to have an effect either on myself or others in the future. So every action, every inaction is still doing something. Now with the constant thought of never succeeding, there is this always thought that makes me think I'm never going to make it. Never. And as scary as that is, there's something way scarier for me. And that's not trying at all. That's putting myself in a position where I didn't try. And 99% of the time, if you genuinely try, if you genuinely apply yourself, if you genuinely take the time and consideration, it's possible. Now, yes, there's luck involved, absolutely. Yet, that does not mean that it's not possible. If you're there every day, if you're doing something every day, if you're looking for this one goal, you're not scattered everywhere, this one goal, you will achieve it. I will achieve it. Anyone can achieve it. It just comes down to the things we're doing. It comes down to the littlest of tiniest of choices. The speed at which you do it, as well as the quality and quantity of what you do. Now, I used to constantly try to adapt. I used to put myself in positions where I would have to be quicker, I would have to be smarter about it, I would have to conceive the best possible reality. And although I made mistakes, I understood that those mistakes would make me a greater person. My life has been all over the place, to be quite frank. But ultimately, what I've realised is those bad days, just as well as those good days, are both equally as important. You're not gonna just magically go, oh yes, I've learned this lesson now, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. Because ultimately, you, as a person, you don't do that. You may consider, oh yeah, I guess I messed up there, hey, well, what can I do next time? It doesn't mean you're gonna apply it the next time. A lot of the time, people don't. But being able to apply it straight away, in that moment, if at all possible, is important. being able to apply whatever feedback you've given yourself is significantly important. Oh, I really gotta, I have a really great idea for my next video, and, I've planned that for 2 days from now. Okay. Have you written it down? Have you spoken about it? Have you, even started on it? At least then it gives you something to work off of, something to come back to. And it's tireless and it's hard, but you can do it. And as stupid as it fucking sounds, and as constant as it's always said, the effort you put in is the effort you'll get out. Now, I don't say that with like this stupid fucking guru bullshit, but it's true. All the effort that I've put in the past, it has gotten me to some level of, okay, I'm moving forward. Okay, this is happening. Wow, like I've never had this happen before. This is really cool. Yeah. I stopped. I put myself back at square one. I changed what I was doing in order to feel good. And when I say feel good, I don't mean like, oh, I'm happy, or I'm excited about the day. I mean comfortable. I mean sitting down, playing a game the entire day. Sitting down, doing something that brings me immediate gratification rather than putting in the hard work and feeling the greatness that I've actually achieved. Rather than that, I put myself in this position of constant fixation of dopamine, as it's put, right? And that goes for even the simplest things like YouTube or scrolling, or, just putting myself in bad situations like that. I've been trying to not just acknowledge that, but put myself in different situations that are going to significantly benefit me for my future. Now, that means many things to me. Okay, what am I going to do every single day? What are some activities that could take up even a slight part of my day? An hour, minimum. And so much of the time, I do nothing. I've been doing nothing. And it makes me just relive the past. Well, I was doing this, and I was making this really good progress here, and I was being a better person. And I think about myself now, and I suppose it just gets me, I wouldn't say it gets me down, but it makes me think, you put in all that hard work, you put in all that hard effort, and then you threw it away for no reason. You put in the countless hours, you were happy, and not, again, not in the, like, rainbows and butterflies, but in the proud of myself for the things I've done. And I'm so grateful, so grateful that my mind continues to tell me that I can do more, that I can achieve the things I want to, even if they feel so far away. I get I'm able and capable of just so many things, and it's fucking insane to me that I'm still even just sitting here and talking about it rather than doing. And I suppose that's an upsetting thing about it is I understand these concepts. I understand that these things are possible. Yet I'm talking about them almost like it's a way of telling myself I'm doing it. Like rather than sitting here and talking about it, I could do something about it. You know, I could outreach to businesses. I could put in that effort. I could put in that time. Although, sure, imagine the difference it would make for my future. I suppose that's just where I've gotten stuck, is I have these expectations of myself and they feel so little and they feel so insignificant, yet I make them bigger than they are. I used to be fucking scared, like, not actually like afraid, but hesitant to reach out to business owners. I used to be hesitant to talk to people. I used to be hesitant to approach someone and just say hi. I've come so far in the things I've done, in the work I've put in the hours and hours that I've tried to achieve something. Maybe I haven't achieved something in the physical realm, right? As in finance or new friends or different people to interact with. Yeah, I've gained a lot mentally. I've learned a lot. I've achieved new parts of life almost. I've taken in life for what it is. I've sat down and I've just looked, as stupid as that sounds, I've just looked around and really just let everything sink in. I fucking sit outside and I listen to the birds. I watch the wind. Essentially, I slowed down. And in that portion of slowing down, I took a part of me away. I took that drive in me away. When I stopped working, when I stopped having something to wake up to every morning, when I stopped going to the gym every morning, that drive, it was never discipline. It really wasn't. We can say it is, right, but ultimately it was a routine that I built up for myself that made me significantly better every single day. Because I pushed myself and I pushed myself. And I built that. And to see how far I've fallen, it's unimaginable in my own mind to even conceive it. Regardless though, I still choose to try and better myself. I continue to always better the person I am. So I will always be grateful for the things I do. And I'm going to move on and live my life to the fullest that I can be by the time.